What's up, gamers? This is NGG here with a holiday buying guide. So I'm gonna be just talking about some of the games that came out this year that might interest some of the people in your family. I will say there's a caveat. There's one game I'm gonna talk about that came out this year, but if they don't have the one that came out last year, don't get them the one that came out this year, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. So the first of my couple of games are gonna be kind of in the family friendly realm. So I'm gonna say earlier this year, Princess Peach Showtime came out. I have yet to play my copy, but a lot of people love this game. I hear really good things about this game. It's definitely catered for a younger audience, right? So if you have kids, this might be a good game to play with them. Another game that came out a little earlier this year that if you haven't gotten it might interest some of you guys, and this is a remake of the original, I believe, and this is Mario versus Donkey Kong. Also, I haven't played it, but here's so much amazing things on it. I hear some of the levels are tricky towards the end, so there is a challenge, and it has multiplayer, so you can play this with your kids if you want as well. Here's another family-friendly game, and this one, the third part in this game came out. This one is the Cat Quest Perfect Trilogy. Now, this third one just came out, but these other two are great as well. These two I've definitely played and beat already and reviewed on the channel. The third one I have yet to hear to play, but I hear it's just as good as the first two. And these are shorter RPG kind of games, kid friendly. It tells you the level you need to be at least for the first two, the level you need to be at to like get through stages. And if you wanted to get your kids into like basic RPGs and learning how to play RPGs in the beginning, I would say this is a good one to get them started on their RPG adventures. The next one is also maybe catered to kids. This one's for everybody, and this one's part of the Mario and Luigi Brotherships. Now this is also an RPG, so this one I think came out last month, so this one's not that old. So if the kids don't have it, or if your adult doesn't have it, these are also good for people who love the RPGs and love the Mario and Luigi SaGa series. Those are good for those people. Now the next one is not maybe as friendly, but this one is like a puzzly game. If you like puzzles in your games, the Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is a good one to play. I hear really good things about this one. I am a fan of this art style. I didn't like the first game that was re-released with this art style, but this Zelda one I hear good things about. It is a very puzzly game, so make sure whoever you're getting it for likes puzzles. Not everybody likes puzzles. I'm not very good with puzzles, so I fear for my sanity when I play these puzzle games, but I hear it's very puzzly. You get to make, like, Zelda gets to make whatever she finds and copies that ability and kind of makes it to get her way through the dungeons. And so these dungeons can be gotten through in multiple different kinds of ways. Now, we have a couple of games for readers. So if you have a person in your life who loves to do reading, we have the Ace Attorney Investigations collections. This one came out this year. These are 2 remakes, so just make sure if they're older that they don't have them already. But if these are the Miles Edgeworth games, there are 3 other games in this series as well. So if they have any of the other 2, and they don't have this one, I'm pretty sure this is a sure bet to get them this game, because if they have the other ones, they'll love this one as well. And along with like investigation, now this one is not holiday friendly, but so if you have somebody who's into like scary things, like I have a cousin of mine who's super into scary things, loves dark everything, and I would recommend like if they like investigations and stuff like that, this is a detective kind of game. Death Mark 2. This one's played and reviewed for the channel as well. Spooky game. Lots of like Eastern themes going on here in like their kinds of like things that happen there. So definitely for a mature audience only. I would not recommend this for anybody who's not mature. Mature scenes happen, mature things happen. You don't have to have played the first one. Kind of recommended if you played the first one. If they have the first one, get them the second one, because there is number 1 to this one. There is a Death Mark 1. So if they have Death Mark 1, 9 times out of 10 they'll probably like Death Mark 2 if they played and beat 1. Another kind of spooky detective game is the Emio, a Smiling Man game. Now this one also came out this year, and not a lot of people got this one, so this might be one of those hidden gems that they haven't gotten to. This is like a new version of some of the older games, but this is a brand new game, but based on some of the like the old detective games that they had. I forget what they're called. I never got them because they never came out physically, but yeah, so there's that. Now this is the one that I said comes with a caveat. So this one came out this year. This one is brand new, just released recently, and this is Virche, Evermore, Epic Lycoris. I mean, I know I'm butchering it. That's why I try to read the name. The caveat to this one, and this one's a very good visual novel. So, like if they like to read and you want to get them a book, like a romance, but a dark romance book, you can get them this one. But the caveat to this one is they had to have read the first one. So if they read this one, or they have this one, then they can get this one. But if they haven't read the Era of Salvation, get them the Era of Salvation first, because this one can only be played if you have played the other ones, because you probably won't understand the story, because this is book 2 and this is book 1. So if they are a reader and like to read like dark mystery romance novels, there you go. We do have one for like also the mature rated people, and this one is probably a good one to play kind of nowish. This is a multiplayer game, South Park. Now, well, the caveat with this one is you gotta be super mature and understand that they are trying to rile you up on purpose. Like South Park is very known for like trying to make people mad just for the sake of making people mad. So don't take any of their humor like seriously. I would say like it's meant to be like, it's meant to be what it's meant to be basically. Now if you have lovers of JRPGs, we have some remakes of some older JRPGs and a brand new one. So let's talk about the brand new one now. So there's this this is an action adventure game, Ys 9 Nordics. I have yet to play it, but I've played the other Ys games. Ys 8 was great, Ys 9 was great. If they like action adventure and a JRPG and a good story, this takes place in the sea. That's a good JRPG to get them. That one just came out recently, and now 2 remakes that just came out recently. The first one is Romancing Saga 2. This one's based on a very old game, but they remade the graphics, and it's a old style JRPG. And the next old style JRPG that just came out recently is Dragon Quest 3. Now I hear that you can play, you should play this one before playing 1 and 2, which haven't come out yet. So this is Dragon Quest 3. This one just came out. This one is definitely based on like one of the first 3 games that came out on the NES. So, but this one's totally remade in the and 2D HD style, which everybody loves nowadays. I have a love-hate relationship with the HD 2D style. Like I love the sprites. I love how good they look, but I also want my my characters to look like brand new. So there's that. And a brand new game that just came out. If you have kids or adults, I'm an adult who loves dancing. If you have somebody who loves dancing and would love to learn new dance moves, Zero to Dance Hero just came out. And these are by the same people who made the fitness boxing games. So if you have any of the fitness boxing games, it's kind of in the similar vein, except for they're teaching you how to dance instead of box and showing you different kinds of moves. I'm getting started on my dance journey. Probably starting tomorrow, actually. I just got this today. So yeah, it's something to look forward to. Because Just Dance right now for me, like they got away from physical media, and I love physical media. As you saw, everything here was physical. So if you like physical media like I do, and you want to keep your games, and a lot of the Imagineer games, the company that makes these games, because they use licensed music, a lot of their games go away fast. So if that's something that interests you in getting your kids or yourself or somebody who's into fitness or dancing, I would say get that sooner rather than later. Now, if you have a fan of Splatoon like I am, there were new amiibos that came out as well. And they have these amiibos that came out along with these amiibos, and these are new for this year. They might be a little harder to find, but if you have people who collect amiibo like I do, or people who just love the game, these ones offer like in-game clothing. So if they're interested in that, but also the figures are amazing. I love these ones more, to be fair, for myself personally. I'm not a fan of not a fan. I just don't usually get them I get them for display. Obviously, I display all my amiibo, but a lot of people get them for the clothing that they give. So these are a lot of the games that came out this year. Besides, like I said, besides two of them, which had the caveat, get the first part and not the second part if they don't have the first part. I think these are amazing games to add to anybody's collection. Like I said, I try to get you a game for every kind of genre of people who love reading, people who love mysteries, people who love detectives. What games are you guys into? What kind of presents are you looking to get your people? Maybe I can do another list and give you a couple more games that came out this year that you might have not heard of. I try to get to the games that came out kind of at the end of the year, so that it's less of a chance that they have these games. But thanks for watching, guys. Happy gaming. Bye.